Heyo, Patrick here, doing my first video with the Dallas Mavericks completely remastered team. Um, I did a fantasy draft if you haven't seen that. I did a video just before this one on it. I got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, my two main players. I got Kevin Durant first pick in the draft, and I ended up trading a bunch of players and some picks for Kyrie Irving, and they eventually ended up paying off. So, pretty awesome, those two people right there. The Spurs team, they're okay. They have Damian Lillard, and in real life, he's a great player. This game, he wasn't that great. Obviously, right here, makes an awful pass all the way down to Kevin Durant. I don't know what the computer was thinking, but Roberson ends up taking this ball, take a nice little 2-point mid-range shot, and ends up biting him in the butt. So, um, the Spurs didn't really end up doing much this game. They had some lucky shots, not lucky shots, but I had a lot of three-pointers right here. Kyrie makes little three-pointer that barely makes it in, swivels around a little bit. I kind of rocked the boards all night long with a whole bunch of rebounds. Kevin Durant and Kyrie both literally lit the goal up. Mainly Kyrie, but the amount of rebounds I got allowed me to keep taking shots over and over, allowed me to keep taking threes, which was awesome because they just let me keep shooting and shooting. My two boys, DeAndre Jordan and don't know how to pronounce that his name, but they were both lighting up the boards and letting me get rebounds and taking a whole bunch of shots. Um, the Spurs didn't do bad, but with the team they had, they did great. But their team kind of sucks, so that's kind of what I expected. Roberson there, he chopped him. I don't think anybody really disappointed me that much. Maybe Norris Cole, but he didn't get much playing time, so that's not really his fault. Um, like right there, that was lucky shot. I mean, come on, that was a pretty lucky shot. I like to take a lot of threes because I make them a lot. So what's the point if I'm gonna make them all? Then why wouldn't you take them all? Like look at there, Kevin Durant, easy three. He does that all night long. 14-5 run. That's insane. You can tell we're kind of blowing him out of the water the whole night, pretty much. And, Lillard again messes up, and I tried to get the alley oop in here, and it would just oh, it would have been so beautiful. We can all tell right there. KD makes both of these easy, perfect. His free throws in 86, I believe. So, he wasn't gonna miss. Um, but yeah, my team, our starting five is great. But as you can see right there, my secondary five is insane. They don't miss ever. They never. I mean, they obviously they miss, but they act like a starting five. Like this was a matchup. The real matchup would have been my secondary versus the Spurs starting five. That'd have been a real matchup, and I still would have taken down Norris Cole right there, chopping threes. KJ McDaniels, Ricky Rubio, those guys. All night long, we're just rocking it. I didn't mind having them in because they were making those shots. Look right there, another three. A little lucky on that shot, but I made it, so it was okay. That rebound was pretty awesome. He jumped up with one hand, took that one down. Kyrie, nice little drive to the bucket, making that awesome shot. Probably should have gone and one, but it's whatever. You can see Rubio had 2 rings on him because I was hot with him the whole game. Him, Irving, KD, KJ, Norris Cole. I'm pretty sure, DeAndre Jordan, him too. I had a ring with him eventually. All these guys just all night long. I was rocking it here in the second quarter. You see, I'm up 31-16, coming up on halftime almost, and I'm getting blocks, shutting these guys down, no problem. And this is just how it went all night long, pretty much. You can kind of tell that the other team was pretty much frustrated the whole night because they couldn't get anything going. And I just kept, over and over, just kept draining and draining on them. And, yeah, I had a pretty awesome game. Lillard did eventually heat up and become the actual Damian Lillard that he is. But that was later in like the fourth quarter, in the late third quarter. Yeah, I forget what happens here. Oh, I think this is, no, not yet. Oh yeah, DeAndre Jordan. I was just goofing around, I was like, I was feeling good because all these people were making threes. And I was like, well, if everyone else can do it, DeAndre Jordan can do it. And it was close. I mean, you saw how close that was. But you probably won't see me do that again. I did it in the beginning of the game too. Took a stupid three. Um, Tobias Harris all night. He was probably their main contributor besides Lillard because he was taking the shot. I wasn't expecting him to take much shots there, and I just let him keep getting open, let him take shots, and that's what he did. He kept taking them and getting them. You see right there, Rubio, or me, I guess, making dumb passes right out of bounds. I was going right there, messes up again, also trying to cover Lillard. I got away with it though, and then I try and throw an alley-oop and get swatted out of the air. Kyrie gets the ball back though and makes it. So I guess I got a little lucky also there. But yeah, I really started slacking off here at the end of the second. Right here, just bad defense. And, you could tell they weren't really going to come back, but, you know, um, they were really getting heated up. And the way I was playing tonight, I was not going to lose. But, KD right here shifted the momentum right there at the end of the second with that sweet dunk. Thought he was going to go for a layup and get fouled like he usually does, but nah, he reached up there and just threw it down. Like Kevin Durant does in real life. Seconds winding down here, up by about 11, and by 11. Let him wide open, but I blocked him so hard with KD, just so tall, so he could get over there and do that. Right here, just taking shots again, just being lazy, but I get my second chance because rebounds and it goes right in, nothing but net. And had 10 points and 3 assists at that point. 3 assists from KD in the second quarter is awesome. Um, and 10 points, probably wish I could have got more, but with a team like this, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you can see after that Kevin Durant dunk that things really shifted. I try to get an oop right here at the end of the second, but it just, I don't know, sometimes the oop just doesn't work. See, Kyrie already has a red ring, start off the third. He gets a nice little assist from Roberson making that three. I didn't think I was going to be impressed by Roberson, but he was actually, he made a lot of good shots tonight, and, or that night. And his defense, nothing remarkable, but I don't remember his guy really scoring as much. So nothing to really be disappointed about. Um, he did have quite a few fouls, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Right there. Then another. Um, they had, like I said, lucky shots pretty much all night around both teams. Um, anyway, I want to talk about trades. I don't know if I'm gonna make many more trades. If anyone watching this thinks I would have a better center than DeAndre Jordan, obviously, people like Gasol brothers or something like that. But if you see something that a trade I could easily get away with, then, let me know, and I'll try and go make a trade. But I don't know, already making the biggest trade I can, getting Kyrie Irving, trading away Michael Carter Williams. I've already made some big trades, lost some players and some picks. And, whew, that was a throwdown right there. But, I don't know if I'm making any more really trades. I mean, maybe for some, if someone gets injured, obviously, I'll try and do something. Ooh, KD right there. I don't know. I'll probably never trade Kevin Durant. Maybe towards the end of his career, when he becomes like the Kobe Bryant and just starts declining, and you notice it. Maybe I'll do it then. Right there, I just got so happy with that, and then I tried to turn it around, just get a point real quick, but I couldn't. I tried to pass it out and couldn't do that either. Um, but yeah, you can tell here at the end of the third, I'm kind of slacking. They get about 10 points behind. I know 10 points is awesome. There's nothing bad about being 10 points behind, but you can tell the momentum's really shifting to the Spurs side. And there's a whole nother quarter. And, I kind of got the sense that they were going to tie it up or something like that. But now I just started taking really dumb shots, right there. And skip ahead a little bit into the third. Try to alley-oop right there. Still slacking. That was like my third one I tried to attempt, and I just kept throwing them out of bounds. I couldn't get it, and it was just really frustrating because I wanted to put on a show, but I couldn't get the alley-oop. Because, everyone wants to see an alley-oop, but I couldn't get it down. And right here, I mean, Kevin Durant actually almost makes this. So if I kept it in, it was really close. He almost made all of them. Um, yeah, Kyrie right there, start off the fourth. That's exactly what I wanted. Right there. Just, I didn't expect him to do that, and that's what he did. And super hype. So, I was really hoping to just get back in momentum here and just take this home, no problem. Kyrie making a three right there. You can tell he's going to be the leader of this quarter. Uh, had I Wow, Kevin, that was down to Jordan's shot. That was terrible. But like I said, rebounds and just gave me the chance tonight to keep taking shots until I made them. You know, started off with Kyrie Irving, and then ended up using Kevin Durant, and I just started using everybody again, and that's when I'm probably best is when I'm using everybody. So, awesome late right there by Kyrie Irving. You saw KD before that make an awesome mid-range too. Backed up a little bit, it would have been a three, but yeah, you can tell Lillard starts to heat up here in the fourth. He did in the third too. Um, but when they started heating up, I was heating up as well. KD gets that lucky little shot. I don't know if it was lucky though, because KD's all skill. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him that one. Up by about 12, yeah, no 14. So you could tell I was gonna win. Minute 34 seconds left. I got this in the bag. I was just really going to try and protect the 3-point so they didn't get too close to coming back. Kevin Durant had 20 points at that point in the game. He finishes with 23. KD finishes with 26. Right there, awesome shot by Roberson. I didn't think he was going to be a factor, but he ended up being a huge factor in my first game. You can tell it was good ball movement right there by the Spurs, but they didn't capitalize on it, so you got to execute that game plan. Kevin Durant is going to come back. Ooh, I thought he was going to make that. Okay, yeah. Like I said, rebounds, I get the rebound, pass it back, keep trying, Up by 71 to 54, up by a lot, I got this game. Finally got the alley-oop done right there with DeAndre Jordan from Kevin Durant. I wanted it all night, and I saw it, and I was like, let's go. Threw it down. It wasn't the best alley-oop, but it was pretty sweet. And I couldn't get it done all night long, and I finally got it done. It was just so awesome. Another rebound. Missed shot from the Spurs. There's that red ring I was talking about from Jordan. Irving. And that's why he had 26 points. I mean, just all night long. He was just lighting it up. But yeah, I get this win. I beat the Spurs for my first game. Awesome shot by Lillard there. I beat the Spurs in my first game. Kevin Durant was the player of the game for my team. I'm going to try and keep making videos on my team. Everyone else is expected to be making videos, especially when Clan Wars starts up. We'll be playing a lot of Call of Duty. So get ready for that, and Zombies will be coming out shortly. So, the usual.